Thank you for joining us. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. The Center of Mass and Gravity.
By Annie Riley and Christina Brinson.
Often the center of mass and gravity are used interchangeably, but they mean different things.
Center of mass is the average position of all particles of mass that make up an object.
The center of gravity is the point located at the object's average position of weight.
Most of the time, these points are in the exact same location.
When an object is large enough that gravity varies from one part to another, the center of gravity and center of mass are different. For example, the Sears Tower. The center of gravity is about 1 millimeter below the center of mass because the lower stories are pulled by gravity stronger than the upper stories. For a symmetrical object like a baseball, the center of gravity is at the center. But for something like a baseball bat, the center of gravity is towards the heavier end.
Center of mass is clearly displayed on a seesaw. In order to get the seesaw to balance, the heavier person must move closer to the fulcrum. This is seen in the example where the baseball player is sitting closer to the fulcrum than the small child.
What Annie is doing right here is finding the center of mass on the broomstick. She successfully achieves this.
Although there are formulas to find the center of mass, it is easier to see where the object balances on your finger. This is the center of mass.
That donut looks tasty.
The center of mass does not need to be located within the object itself. For example, the center of mass of a donut is in the center of its hole.
Yum! This guy doing the flip stays on a parabolic path, even though the rest of his body does not. This movement is the sum of spinning around the point known as the center of gravity, and the movement
He is rotating around his transversal axis. When you stand normally, your center of mass is about 2 to 3 inches above your belly button, but this can change as you pick up things.
Because I am wearing a backpack on my shoulder, my center of mass has changed.
When Christina carries her books in front of her, her center of mass changes. This is because her weight has changed and is distributed differently.
The center of mass and center of gravity are extremely important. They keep objects from tipping over. Diet Coke. If the center of gravity of an object is above the area of support, the object will remain upright.
You can lean over and touch your toes without toppling over, only if your center of gravity is above the area bounded by your feet. If you try while standing with your heels against a wall, you cannot because your center of gravity protrudes beyond your feet, causing you to be off balance.
Ow! Oh no! I tore my ACL again!